When you crave the feeling of your ex watching your story because it makes you feel something, it makes you feel alive. When you need your partner that you're dating to text you in the morning, good morning, or respond to the message you sent to them last night, and you pray to God that they responded to you when you wake up in the morning, just because getting that text will make you feel alive, make you feel okay, make you feel normal and stabilized for the rest of the day. Or if you need to post a picture on Instagram and you check your notifications every 5 minutes to see if your partner put a heart on your post and commented or even just hearted it. That's all you need. Just because getting that notification makes you feel alive, makes you feel good, makes you feel like you are yourself again. That means you have anxious attachment. You already know it. But you're probably like, I was never like this when I dated other people. I was never so obsessed with the fact that my partner would send me a good morning message or watch my story. That was never something that I desperately needed. But now you're realizing this person triggers me like no other. This person makes me act like a person that I don't even recognize sometimes. You literally cannot function and operate without your partner contacting you, texting you, watching your story, having some sort of touch point to you in the day. And you're like, this is not healthy. And you know it, but you don't know how to stop it. And you don't know why it's happening. One of the main reasons why I'll just tell you is because you are seeking validation externally from your partner or your ex, depending on your situation. So in order to feel good about yourself, in order to feel like you are safe and secure in your life, in your body, you need your partner to show up and have some sort of touch point to you. In order to feel confident about yourself, in order to get that self-validation, you can't look internally. You have to get someone else, aka your partner, to tell you you look good, or to tell you let's go on a date, or to tell you something, or just watch your story in order to feel good, normal, stabilized. A lot of times anxiously attached people are showing up in their relationships as a child. And just hear me out, okay? Anxiously attached people are expecting their partner to take care of all of their needs, to basically, let me just go back. As an anxiously attached person, you find relationships with people that can be the parent for your inner child because you can't be the parent for your own inner child. What does this mean? Basically, when you are not getting attention from your partner, when you feel like they haven't texted you all day, they haven't watched your story, and you get all mad and your mind starts going off oh, they're going to break up with me, they don't like me, and you start freaking out, okay? That is your response to not getting attention. So in that moment, your inner child is like, I need attention. I need reassurance that I am not going to be abandoned and left all alone. And so you lean on your partner to basically validate your inner child and tell your inner child, I am not going anywhere. You are safe. You're not going to be left all alone. It's going to be okay. That's basically what's going on. And your partner, who's probably avoidantly attached, can feel that responsibility that you're putting on them because you need a lot of emotional support, right? In your relationship, you need them to contact you a lot in order to feel okay. So they feel this pressure because it's not just oh, let's be in a romantic relationship. No, it's let's be in a romantic relationship and be the parent to my inner child. That's a big responsibility because if you're not emotionally stable, you can't basically regulate your own nervous system and calm yourself down on your own. And so you literally need your partner to do it, your avoidant partner. And so if they are just gone, or if they are living their life, if they're on a trip, if they're traveling, if they're with their friends, if they're at the bar, if they're anywhere just not next to you, you freak the fuck out. Imagine leaving your child, your baby at home all alone. Your baby would be freaking out, crying, I need attention. I need my mom. I need my dad. I need love. I need food. I need something. You would never do that. You would never leave your baby at home all alone. You'd be crazy to do that. You always have someone watching your baby. And so I know this sounds really weird, but this is truly what's going on. Within the anxious attachment, your inner child is screaming out for love, for reassurance, for validation, for security, and you are not getting it. You are not giving it to yourself, to your inner child. So you are forcing your avoidant partner to be that figure, to be the parental figure, the attachment figure, to calm your inner child down. Does that make sense? This one's kind of a heavy video. It's not going to be for everyone, but truly, like, you need to understand the fact that your inner child has wounds and has needs. And if you do not heal those wounds and basically give your inner child or like meet your inner child's needs, then the cycle will continue. You will continuously find partners that meet your inner child needs and allow you to just sit back and relax. And actually, you're not relaxing, you're attaching to your partner. Does that make sense? So when you indirectly make your partner the responsible parent for your inner child because you can't be your own responsible parent for your own inner child, your partner starts to feel resentment towards you. They might not know where it's coming from, but they're just like, I feel like this relationship was a lot more work than I thought it was. And you start to get frustrated in the relationship because you're like, why aren't you showing up in the relationship in the way I want you to? Because what you expect from your partner are really the needs that your inner child needs. Okay, let me give you an example. You feel like you haven't gone out with your partner enough. You feel like they aren't making an initiative to go on a date and you just want to spend some quality time with them. What's really happening is your inner child is feeling like they are not getting attention. They feel this threat that if they don't get attention, then they are just unlovable and no one wants them and their needs are just not, they don't really matter. And so that's typically why you start to become a people pleaser because you believe deep down, okay, if my inner child is not getting the attention that my child needs, then my child is just, your inner child believes that it's unlovable and unworthy of getting its needs met. And so you become a people pleaser where you don't tell anyone what your needs are because, again, you believe deep down that your needs do not matter. Does that make sense? Again, this is a heavy video. So all in all, if you cannot be the parent for your inner child, you will find people in your life to be that parent for you. And the minute they leave your life, the minute they start distancing themselves from you, you feel a threat for multiple reasons. But one of the main ones is now, how are you going to meet your own needs? Because you don't meet them for your inner child. This person that's now gone was the person that met your needs. So now, what do? You decide, I am going to follow them. I am going to grip onto them as tight as I possibly can so that they do not leave, because when they leave, my needs are not met and I will be a lost, helpless child that's abandoned, that has no attention, no love, and I am not validated by anyone. There's no reassurance and you just feel helpless. You feel unlovable. You feel left all alone. That's how your inner child feels. Does that make sense? So if you do not want to feel that way and you do not want to be lost in this anxious attachment chaos, what I would recommend is really getting attuned with your inner child. The best way to do that is to imagine there was a child sitting on the floor right in front of you and try to think like, okay, how is that child feeling? Do they feel sad? Do they feel left out? Do they feel unloved? Like, try to get in touch with that child. And then what would you do to comfort that child? What would you, like, how would you make that child feel so that they are no longer in this state of feeling unloved, in this state of feeling all by themselves? And odds are, if you can do that for the child that's right in front of you, you can also do that for your inner child. And that's probably what you actually need to do in order to heal those wounds and to feel more secure within yourself. This video is way too heavy. We're done with this one. Okay, bye.